Hello everyone. Ito yung ating mga tatalakayin sa session natin. And it is actually about CE board examination. And these are some of the questions that was given last year under the category of Mathematics, Surveying, and Transportation Engineering. So, ilan lang ito sa mga sample na mga questions na lumitaw last year, November 2021, Civil Engineering Licensure Examination. And to start with, under ng Set A, item number 53 of Math category, this is the question. What is the worst condition which should be considered in relation to the design of coastal defense work? So here are the choices that we have. Letter A, we have the extreme wave height, combination of unusually high sea level with severe wave action, position in relation to still water level, then offshore wave climate. Within 5 seconds, come to think of the answer of our item number 53 of Set A. During that time, kunwari kayo nag-e-exam, so ano yung magiging kasagutan natin? So the correct answer here is actually extreme wave height. Why? If we were going to define the definition of extreme waves, these are extreme waves that can stretch 100 feet high, posing an imminent threat to large sea vessels and coastal structure. There are even waves that have stripped trees from mountains as they surge to an estimated 1,700 feet high. But even smaller waves are dangerous to ships and coastlines. What more yung extreme wave height pa natin? So ang tamang sagot is letter A. So let us proceed to item number 54. Again, under ng set A of math category. It is the single most important environmental factor in the broad field of coastal engineering. What do you think is the answer? Is it A, coastal erosion, B, sand, C, sea, then D is wave? What do you think is the correct answer in this board exam question given during November 2021 licensure examination or November 14, 2021? In this given example, I think the correct answer is coastal erosion. And if that is your answer, then you are also correct. So the answer is coastal erosion. Coastal erosion is a result of human activities and natural environment changes making the coastal dynamic action, wave, current, wind, lose balance in the coastal process, and the long-term loss of sediments of coastal zone results in the destruction process of coastline retreat and beach erosion. So, aralin lamang ninyo yan. Baka mamaya ibalik lang yan sa licensure examination sa mga susunod na mag-take. Di natin alam. Isa kasi meron din mga questions na ibinabalik sa licensure examination. Okay, let's proceed to the next question. We have now item number 55 under ng set A of Mathematics and Surveying category, including the Transportation Engineering. The sound, creaks, and groans that one hears inside the building are in fact materials response to external stimuli such as heat, wind, and gravity loads These stimuli fall into four categories. What are these major properties that exhibited by materials? A. Temperature, thermal, conductivity, and ductility. There will be mechanical, thermal, electrical, and chemical. C. We have the ionic bonding, metallic bonding, covalent bonding, and secondary bonding. For the last option, we have the atoms, ions, electron, and molecules. Now, come to think about it. What do you think is the correct answer in this item number 55 of set A under the category of mathematics during the board examination of civil engineering last November 2021? Okay, let me give you this hint. Actually, ang sagot dyan is letter A. Kung di ako nagkakamali, letter A yan, we have the temperature. So, may effect ang temperature at ang thermal meaning heat, conductivity, and ductility. So, let us see kung tama tayo. So, the answer is A. Pero bakit ko napili ang letter A? It is because of these findings or readings. What are the four properties of materials? Or properties of materials are the following. We have the hardness, malleability, ductility, with conductor of heat and electricity. And it was so obvious na letter A ang dapat piliin dahil ang letter A, very obvious na kailangan natin ng ductility. Conductivity, kailangan din dito na mention yung good conductor of heat and electricity. Doon pa lang alam na natin na letter A na ang sagot. And what more? The four properties of materials are mass, toughness, the hardness, and malleability. Okay, so letter A ang ating sagot sa item 55 under ng set A. So we have another question under set A pa rin, item 56, under ng mathematics category. So part 1 pa lang naman ito ng ating discussion and then marami pa kayong mapapanood regarding about recent licensure examination. Yung mga latest naman ang inaaral natin. Pinaka-latest na to yung binibigay ko. So ito yung susunod. The next question is, in the standard practice of measuring vertical or zenith angles, the following practices are of great importance. Be sure the instrument is level, Roman numeral number 1. Roman numeral number 2, sight with vertical crosshair. Do we do that? Kapag nagle-level tayo, nag-aanap tayo ng mga angles. Okay, sight exactly on the target. Yun ba ang dapat gawin? Sight, direct, and reverse. So, kailangan din bang gawin yung sight muna ng direct and then magre-reverse ka pa? So, which standard practices are true? Yung unang choice, 1 lang daw ang kailangan. So, sapat na daw ang i-level lang natin yung theodolite natin or yung total station natin. Pangalawa, 1 and 3 only. So, ibig sabihin, hindi ko na kailangan mag-sight ng vertical crosshair. So, 1 and 3 lang. D, 1, 3, 4 only. So, kung 1, 3, 4 only, it was very obvious na hindi ko na kailangan mag-sight gamit ng vertical crosshair. And then C is all of the above. Actually, the correct answer is C, all of the above. So, ganyan lang kasimple yung mga questions na naibigay noong November 2021. And anyway, ilan pa lang naman yan. I think 75 items ang ibinigay sa mathematics category. And yung inaaral natin dito ay iilan pa lamang and then to follow na yung mga kasunod. So item number 68, set A. The radius of the moon is 1,080 miles. So we have to use the formula of the radius r of a sphere Given its surface area A is equal to R, and to this formula, we have to find the surface area of the moon. So round to the nearest square mile. Ito yung ating inahanap, no? Yung surface area ng moon. Alam naman natin na spherical lang solid natin kapag moon ang ating pinag-uusapan. Kasi consider natin yung spherical solid. Alam naman natin ang volume ng sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. So if we're going to take its derivative, we can simply determine the value for the surface area. Kapag inhanap natin ang first derivative ng volume ng sphere, which is 4/3 pi r cubed, mahanap natin ang surface area natin. So ito yung sphere natin at ito ang surface area natin. Kapag ang volume ay ating kinuha na ng derivative, magiging surface area is equals to 4 pi r squared. Now, using our scientific calculator, since given naman ang radius ng moon, which is 1,080 miles, so simpleng direct substitution na lamang ang kapupuntaan ng ating problem. So, walang kahirap-hirap yung item na to. Kumbaga, parang bonus na lang siya sa exam. So if we're going to calculate that, we will obtain a result of 14,657,414.68 square miles. Kaya lang dito, round to the nearest square mile, ibig sabihin na full number yung sagot. So yung sagot natin is actually letter D, 14,657,415 square miles, and that's the correct answer. So we have it as letter D. And then, again, another item. This is question number 75. Under lang set A of our previous November 14, 2021 licensure examination. I think ang mathematics is always first day ng licensure examination dahil 2 araw ang board exam ng civil engineering. It is a probability of a mechanism that will function satisfactorily if the mechanism is to operate intermittently and briefly. It is also refers to performance on a given occasion. If the mechanism is to operate continuously, it refers its performance for a specific period of time. Ibig sabihin, mahaba-habang panahon mo siyang gagamitin, bakit mo siya ginagamit? Napapunction kasi siya satisfactorily. Ano bang ibig sabihin? No? And it is also refers to performance on a given occasion. And if that mechanism is to operate continuously, ano yung sagot natin? Min ba? Parang malayo yata. Usually kapag nag-exam, sigurado aalasin mo na yung dalawang mali. Yung mean, standard deviation, infinite set, then reliability. Kung pipili ako sa apat, I think ang tamang sagot is reliability. Ibig sabihin, yung makina, yung kung gagamitin ko siya, yung mechanism, since continuous siya at satisfactorily siya, reliable siya. So pipiliin ko is reliability. And what makes me think na yung tamang sagot? Because actually, what I've read, and look at it, the power system reliability. Reliability of a power system refers to the probability of its satisfactory operation over the long run. It denotes the ability to supply adequate electric service or on a nearly continuous basis with few interruptions over an extended time period. And this definition of reliability na may nakadugtong lang na power system is somehow synonymous to our given paragraph it was just only a matter of common sense para sabihin natin na letter A ang tamang sagot. And letter A nga naman talaga ang tamang sagot sa item number 75. So sa licensure examination, dapat ginagamitan din natin ng common sense, and then dapat wide reader tayo, lalong-lalo na sa mga subjects natin na nakuha nung nag-aaral pa tayo ng civil engineering. So we have now another item, and this is item 74. Again, this is under set A, and ibinigay din yan last November 14, 2021. So lahat ng mga ibinigay natin in our session ay naibigay na previously noong November 14, 2021, Civil Engineering Licensure Examination. And this is actually the first day. Ang alam ko kasi ang unang araw sa umaga, yung half day is mathematics. So this is the question. Compacting applies energy to soil to consolidate it by compressing air voids to increase the soil's dry density. Which of these are the objectives of proper compacting? Para masagot natin yan, kailangan aralin natin at present kung ano ba yung purpose ng compaction, bakit ba yan ginagawa sa material and testing at saka sa engineering course natin. Bakit ba ginagawa yung compaction? Ano ba yung purpose niya? Bakit natin kailangan i-compact ang soil? Okay? So, ito yung mga Roman numeral na nasa choices. First, minimize settling. Second one, increase the soil's load-bearing characteristics. Third one, increases soil stability. Okay, that's true. Kailangan kasi laging maganda yung soil bearing capacity natin kapag nagde-design tayo ng foundation. And then dapat maganda yung soil stability natin. And then also number 4, we have the reduces water penetration. And then yung panglima, protects slopes that will drain water away. So that is number 5. Protects slopes that will drain water away. So ito yung mga choices. A, 1, 2, 3, and 4, Roman numerals. B, 2, 3, 4, and 5. C, all of the above daw. D, 1, 3, 4, and 5. So what do you think is the correct answer here? I think the correct answer is letter A. Bakit letter A ang napili natin? O ito ngayon yung mga objectives ng or purpose ng compaction. Ipapakita ko. Compaction. Objectives of compaction are the following. Compaction can be applied to improve the properties of an existing soil in the process of placing fill. The main objective are to increase shear strength and therefore bearing capacity, increase stiffness and therefore reduce future settlement. That is why minimize settling, tama yan. Increase the soil load bearing characteristics, okay din yan. And then increase the soil stability, okay din yan. Ano ba yung panguli dito? Decrease void ratio and so permeability, thus is reducing potential for slip. Okay, another one. Increases shear strength of soils. Increases the bearing capacity of foundations. Decreases the undesirable settlement of structures. Reduction in hydraulic conductivity. So ito yung reduces water penetration. And then next one, increasing the stability of slopes on embankment. So I think 1, 2, 3, and 4. Iba naman kasi yung pagkakasabi ng slopes sa number 5, Roman numeral. Protect slopes that will drain water away. And dito naman, increasing the stability of slopes on embankments. So iba ang pagkakasaad. So dyan pa lang ialam na natin na letter A ang tamang sagot. So since ang BCD, pare-pareho silang may Roman numeral number 5, yan pa lang may na, parang bonus na lang na alam na natin na ang BCD hindi pwede. Hindi naman lahat. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 lang tayo. So ang tamang sagot sa item number 74 is letter A. And I think that's the end of our discussion this evening. Thank you very much and God bless.